Dear students, today we are discussing a new topic which is a problem area, that is cost of capital. Cost of capital, we know it is the minimum required rate of return that the company must earn to satisfy the return expected by the investors. Or we can say that it is the minimum return to be earned on the capital used. In another sense, cost of capital denotes the amount to be paid for the contributories of capital. Then it denotes as cut-off rate, minimum required rate of return, rate of interest, target rate, etc. This discount rate is known as cost of capital. Okay, then there are two applications of cost of capital. One is capital budgeting. We have gone through different capital budgeting techniques. In all these techniques, we convert the cash inflows into present values using a discounting factor or present value factor. These present value factors are obtained at the rate of cost of capital. So, firstly, in capital budgeting, cost of capital is used to discount future cash flows to obtain their present values. The second application of cost of capital is that it is also used in optimization of financial plan or capital structure of a firm. In optimizing capital structure, we consider the rate of cost of capital. Okay, there are different types of capital. I am just mentioning the names of these types of capital. First one, historical cost. We know historical cost is the actual cost already incurred. Future cost, we know it is a cost to be incurred in future. Explicit cost and implicit cost. Explicit cost means actually explicitly incurred costs. Okay, the amount actually paid. And implicit cost is the implied cost. It is not the amount paid, it is actually the opportunity cost. Okay, then average cost, we know the average of different cost of capital. Marginal cost, it is the cost of marginal capital, additional capital. Then specific cost. Specific cost is the cost of a particular source of finance, a specific source of finance. And composite cost is the weighted average cost of different sources of capital. These are some of the types of cost of capital. Okay, then explicit cost. It is the interest or dividend that the firm has to pay to the suppliers of the capital of the firm. Capital supply ചെയ്യുന്നവർക്ക് actually കൊടുക്കുന്ന dividend interest, it is called explicit cost. Whereas implicit cost, it does not involve any payment. It does not involve any outflow. Actually, it is the cost of retained earnings of the firm. In case of retained earnings, if we are using retained earnings as capital, we are not actually making payment of any amount. Such cost is called implicit, implied cost. Okay, so implicit cost is the opportunity cost of investors. Okay, then except retained earnings. Retained earnings has implicit cost, and except retained earnings, all the other sources of capital has explicit cost, actual cost. Okay, then specific cost, we know it is the cost of a particular source of capital, just like cost of equity, cost of preference, cost of debt, etc. Composite cost is the weighted average cost. It is the average cost of all the sources of capital. Okay, then there are different specific cost of capital. I am just mentioning these costs. First one is cost of debt capital. It is the cost of using debt capital, just like debenture, bond, etc. Second one is cost of preference capital. It is the cost of using preference share capital. Then cost of equity capital, cost of retained earnings. Then these are the specific cost of capital. Okay, thank you very much.